Hey, what's up, guys? This is just Trenchy back again bringing our video. I know I've been in and out, but it's probably gonna be like that for a while, so I'm sorry. Um, but I'm gonna try to get around to you guys as much as possible, make as much content as possible, and try to watch as much content as possible when I can. You know. Okay, today I want to talk about um the movie Silver Bullet and why it's one of my favorites and why I love it. Now, Silver Bullet is based off a Stephen King novel. I don't know who directed it, but it's a 80s werewolf film starring Corey Haim and Gary Busey, and other humans are in it too. And the thing is, it's a werewolf movie, but it's not primarily about a werewolf. Yes, is the werewolf one of the main focuses? Yes, but there's also a very other big focus, and that is the relationship between the main brother and sister of the film. Now, let me explain what I'm getting at. Is in the beginning of the film, we have the sister narrating that her brother is like disabled. He's like in a wheelchair. He can't walk. He's like paralyzed. Something. He can't move his legs. So she has to like roll him around and stuff, and she sees that as a burden. Now, I forgot his name. Fuck. I knew his name, but then I forgot. But Marty. I should have remembered like Marty McFly. Marty, who is the girl's brother, he's not really a bad kid. Yes, he pulls some pranks sometimes, but then he feels sorry afterwards. Like, he's not really a bad kid, he's just disabled. And I can kind of see, like, the point of view here that she feels like it's a burden because she's young, and she shouldn't have to take care of her brother all the time, but she kind of has to, and it's like no one's fault. So they're kind of divided, right? Over that. They're kind of like, kind of estranged. But as the movie goes on, the werewolf, the bad guy, brings them together. Because Marty starts telling her about this werewolf. And at first she doesn't really believe him, but then she gives him a chance and she goes around. And then she finds proof that it exists because he shot the werewolf in the eye with a firework, and then the priest was wearing an eye patch the next day. Sorry, there's spoilers. But, yeah. So she starts believing him now, and that kind of brings them closer. And then in the end, when they fight the werewolf and Marty kills the werewolf, that finishes the arc. That fully cements the arc of them coming together, and it kind of repairs their relationship. It kind of mends that relationship between the sister and the brother. Well, the werewolf does mend that relationship in an uplifting kind of like whimsical coming of age story kind of way. It's like it's got that good, it's like a feel good movie. But potentially the werewolf breaks another relationship, and I will tell you what one. Now, the mom in the movie is always telling the brother and sister they should get along. You should get along with your brother. You should get along with your sister. You guys gotta get along. But on her end, she does not get along with her brother, who is the uncle played by Gary Busey. Now, Gary Busey's character is well intentioned, but he's a drunk, he's an alcoholic, but in the heart, he's a good guy. He just wants to do good by his family. He buys Marty this motorcycle wheelchair thing, which is kind of irresponsible, but he meant good by it. Gives him fireworks. He's very good to his nephew. but the mother is kind of against him, kind of like the sister is. The mother is against him because of his alcoholism, and she doesn't really get along with him, and she doesn't like the way he interacts with her children. And yeah, and as the movie goes on, Gary Busey's character gets involved. He ends up believing Marty to a point and makes a silver bullet for him. And in the final climax, he's there when Marty shoots the werewolf. Now, to my memory, the body turns back to human after it's dead. So obviously the police will be involved in some fashion. And dude's a priest. So, and a very well respected member of the town. So this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good at all. And I think Gary Busey's character will take the blame. We don't get to see any of this, but would take the blame for what happened. He would say, "I shot him." Which the mother, not knowing the full story, would probably freak out and get mad, and that might try to bar Gary Busey's character from the family because of this incident. You know, because Sherry thinks of him as a drunk, and now there's a dead guy in the house that he claimed to have shot. They claim to attack. He's claiming that attacked him, but the dude's a priest, so why would he attack him? You know, that whole thing. So she might try to keep the uncle away from the family, and that relationship would be shattered instead of being mended. That relationship is pushed farther away as the movie goes on, while the brother and sister relationship is pushed closer together. See that camera trick I did there? I thought that'd be cool. But anyways, that's the most special effects you're getting on me. But it's cool how this outside force, this evil werewolf, which is cool as fuck, I love werewolves, kind of mends one relationship while potentially destroying another between brothers and sisters. And that's why I think so special about this movie, because it's an uplifting family film with a little potential sadness too, which also just has a cool ass werewolf killing people. The best of both worlds. They Hannah Montana this shit and got the best of both worlds. So yeah, this is why I love Silver Bullet and why it's one of my favorites. If you wanna tell me your favorite film and why below, let me know. Well, this isn't my favorite film, but it's one of my favorites. But if you like Silver Bullet or something, let me know below, you know, if you want. And, what do you think about this little analysis? Just something I noticed. I hope you guys have a good day. Stay frosty. I'll see you when I see you. This is Trenchy signing off. Beep bop boop.